Hey, Kayvon, I'm building my own gym and I'm not sure what barbell to choose for squats. Can you help me?
Yeah, of course. As a salesman first, I would say you should buy all three. But to give you some more genuine and practical advice, I'm going to say it depends. So the safety squat bar here, why you wouldn't want to get it is, of course, it's a dedicated bar, right? So if you're tighter on budget or space, you're buying the safety squat bar and it's basically just going to be used for squatting. So you're not going to be able to use it like a regular bar for benching or deadlifting or a multitude of other exercises. Having said that, though, when it comes to specialty bars, it's one of our top performers because a lot of people love it as a dedicated squat bar because it is a lot more balanced on your shoulders. A lot of people out there have like restricted shoulder mobility. So whether that's directly related to like an injury, let's say you're a hockey player. I use hockey because we sold a lot of these to a big NHL franchise. And let's say you're a hockey player and you busted up your shoulder in a game and maybe it's not fully injured, but it hurts and you still want to squat and keep your routine up. You can squat a lot more comfortably because it rests fairly stable on your shoulders. And then you have the handles to grab onto to keep it even more stable. And you can continue with your squat routine. If that's kind of the origin of it too, is a lot of really heavy competitive powerlifters, especially in the super heavyweight class, would start to lose some of that shoulder mobility and have difficulties getting their hands behind their back to hold that bar in a straight press. And so they would help complement the safety squat bar into the training regimen to, I guess, avoid that and keep squatting. Now with the classic barbell, I don't know if there's anyone out there, maybe correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but if there's anyone out there who doesn't have a dedicated barbell in their home gym. Obviously they're super versatile. You can use them for bench, squat, deadlift, etc. But again, you have that shoulder mobility issue. And so that's kind of like the downside of it. And then you have the Smith. Smith machines are making a comeback. So this is our BYOB Smith machine. This used to be kind of like taboo for a long time. Like, oh, you don't use a Smith, that's for wimps. And that stigma seems to have disappeared these days. It is obviously like on rails and it's completely controlled. So you're able to, hit the proper technique of a squat a lot easier. You can get a much better pump because if you can think about somebody new to squats or hasn't had like a lot of formal training in them, it can be really hard to execute a squat without like lots of coaching and learning and whatnot. Because, a regular squat does involve a lot of like stabilizer muscles and it's kind of like a weird feeling to a lot of people, staying back on your heels. And so the Smith kind of helps just get over that a little bit. Let's skip a little bit of a cheat code. But again, my personal preference on it is I just love squatting on there and getting a good pump. There's a bit of additional safety to it. So of course, if you're squatting with a regular bar or safety squat bar, you're gonna have your spotter set up. But in the case of the Smith, you got the spotters and then you have that easy re-rack lock mechanism on it. So it's just like an additional layer of safety to it. So yeah, that's a little rundown on the difference of the three and which one might be right for you. And if you want to get any of these, click the links below to buy on Bells of Steel. I'm Kayvon, founder of Bells of Steel. I hope you love that video. And if you want to check out any more of our products or follow us on social media, click the links below in the description and let the gains begin.